That's enough of that nonsense. Right, stop. That was too much. Too much fun.
We're having far too much fun this morning.
Had here, yes.
And we're going to listen and dance along to Ollie Moores and hear from him later. X Factor, all about the X Factor.
We are.
Yeah.
But if I haven't mentioned it, it's Father's Day on
Sunday. No, is it?
Yes. There's 4 special people I'm relating that to.
You, Daddy. We'll spoil you, Daddy, don't worry. And now we've got Star Mr. Selfridge, Waterloo Road, Leon Ockenden, standing by for us. So it is time to cook.
Looking for a little inspiration? This morning food is sponsored by Cart Door.
Now, Father's Day. Nice to see you back, by the way.
Thank you for having me.
This was a special request from me.
I know, I feel privileged.
Because I watched you do your lovely Easter buns and stuff.
Yeah,
I thought you were
I've just followed you on the Twitter, so now I'll get that information direct. That's all good.
Well, thanks for coming back. Father's Day cake.
Yeah, we're going to make, basically, both my dad and my father-in-law love going to the pub. I've married into an Irish family, so this is a trip to an Irish pub in a cake. So
nice.
It's Guinness and chocolate, and then we've got an Irish whiskey ganache with a layer of peanut butter filling, and then also, to top it off, we've got an Irish cream liqueur butter icing.
Oh, it's a bit rich, isn't it? Yeah.
It's rich, manly cake. You probably have to go for a jog in the morning before having it.
There's a lot of stuff going on, Leon, so
Ruth,
far away.
Please.
Do you want me to help anything?
So what we've done there is basically melted the butter.
Yes, so I'm just whisking
Okay, so you just whisk, figure of 8, all round and round. Here we go. So we put in our stout. Now the thing is this, we're going to stimulate all of the taste buds in this cake, right? And so the taste bud receptors are basically mixed into 4 different types. There's sweet, salty, sour and bitter. So the ferrous twang...
Not to make a noise.
That's good. The ferrous twang and the roasted, unmalted barley is what is going to give us this nice sour base to our cake. Then we put in the sugar, so stimulating the sweet taste bud. The cocoa powder.
Is there heat on this or not?
We're getting it in there because the butter's melted, so we're just mixing it all in there. And so the cocoa powder gives us the butterness. Then we've got the bicarb and the flour, which comes in right at the end. Yeah, you're doing great here. So we have a little bit of vanilla, eggs, sour cream. The sour cream is what's going to react alchenically with our bicarb and get this cake moving and shifting. So I'm doing a little bit of whisking here.
Leon always has a lot of stuff in his
recipes.
We are going to put it on the website, so don't panic if you're not following us quite.
It's very simple, because what I'm good at this is lots of flavours, but then when it comes to the construction of the cake, it's very simple, because I'm not very good at the fancy icing stuff. There we go, that's lovely. We've got that. We're just going to add in the flour and the bicarb now, and we're almost finished. Now,
and this is where we see doing this, of course. We've got the deals coming up on your screen.
Do I have to be careful how I do that?
This is lovely folding in. I'm loving your action, Ruth. That's great. You're a great whisker.
Thank you.
Obviously good at stirring.
It's been said before.
She's very good at stirring, yes.
I can imagine. Okay, so we're almost finished here. So the little transference thing we have to do now...
Oh, sorry, I haven't quite mixed that in, but
that's good. No, you've got the main base of it there. So here, because it's obviously a very liquidy batter, we're going to split this between 2 tins very quickly. And as you can see, those little bubbles, that's the bicarb already reacting.
That's the science bit.
That's the science, already reacting and getting involved with the sour cream and our stout.
And that gives you what, a light...
What it does is this, the bicarb, it just gives us the little bit of lift we're going to need. So we go into the oven, 180 degrees, and because we split it in between 2 tins, it's just going to be for 35 minutes.
Okay.
Now, in that time while we're waiting, what we do is this, we get some finely chopped chocolate. Little tip for the people at home, if you use a serrated edge, it just means you can chop the chocolate even finer. And then we go into this nearly boiling cream. Now this is our ganache, and a ganache is just a posh word for it's just a posh word for filling or chocolate sauce, basically. And what you can do is this, with the recipe I've done, if you just reduce the cream by 50 mils, you can make basically truffles, or cured truffles, and you can swap out with whatever you want. So you can put in whiskey, or like for my missus, we do amaretto and then roll them in hazelnuts.
Nice.
Now, you're used to cakes in your house, because last week it was your little daughter's birthday, and she was how old?
She was 3, my little princess,
little princess, and you know what? She wants to send you this message for Father's Day. Have a look at this.
Happy Father's Day, I love you, Daddy.
You're going to earn money with that kind of cuteness.
A little actress in the making.
Yeah, too right. Let's get her out there working.
What did she have for her party?
She had a Princess Barbie fairy cake that we made, which is gorgeous, and then lots of little Elsa and Anna cupcakes. So now here what I'm going to do is this. the butter that we add into the ganache right at the end is just what's going to give us the shine to the chocolate and kind of give us a little bit
And
of a
do you
sexy
turn
look.
off the heat when you do so?
Yes,
You bring
this
the
is
cream up to just
almost boiling,
boiling.
then just reduce all of the heat, put it down, and then this just melts together. And what we do is we set that aside.
Right, you did say to me, let me know when I've got about 30 seconds so I
Okay.
can start constructing.
Right, so the
please
cakes
construct.
come out of the oven, and what you do is this: you wrap them in cling film,
Yeah.
and you put them in the fridge for a couple of hours. With your leftover stout, what you can do is this: make yourself a black velvet cocktail. So when you
Nice.
you just use the stout and a little bit of the champagne, and that gives you something to do while you're resting.
So that's your ganache.
So that's the ganache. So we've done a thin layer of the peanut butter, then we put a layer of the ganache here, just on top, over to the side, and then we put a quick layer of the Irish cream
And you
icing.
don't even need a piping bag, but just a plastic
No,
freezer bag
do you know
with a
what?
corner
Freeze
cut
the bag,
off.
corner
Yeah.
cut off. Even if you wash a carrier bag, you could use that. So that's our first layer. So you repeat that twice.
Repeat, repeat, repeat.
Repeat, repeat, repeat. And then we get to our hero cake.
Ta-da!
That's what it's going to look like. We finish off on the top to make it look like Guinness or indeed Murphy's if you're from
Oh,
Cork,
that's your
like my
froth,
family.
froth
It's a
on the
cake
top.
fit for desperate Dan. Wonderful.
Exactly. And now, because you, Eamon, are a special daddy,
So you get to taste
as
it.
are me, as we've seen with my little cute girl, what we've done here for you, my friend, is this. We're both big football fans.
Like it,
So
like
you
it.
can personalise
like
that
it.
thing here.
Yes.
Oh, look, I
We
love
support
that.
different teams. I'm a bit of a sad goalie because you've just scored against me. You're celebrating there, Wayne Rooney-esque. But then, as we know, football, it is, only just a game, and ultimately we're both super dads.
Ah, I love it. Very, very good.
Very nice. Very,
Oh, that's
very good.
really
very
nice.
good. Are we not getting tasting, Emmy?
We're gonna
Oh, yes,
taste
yeah,
it.
After all that.
Get involved with the tasting.
As I said, all the details, everything was in there on the website. So there's a lot of ingredients. Right, you taste away.
No, Ruth, I'll taste away.
You
You
taste
work on
away,
there.
and
That's
I will
lovely.
stay still to come, find
Neil,
out
thank
what's
you very much.
surprise Holly this weekend. There she is, she's in tears, but she's smiling, so it's happy tears. Ryland's got all the gossip at 12:15. Also, we'll be